MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store. Bo Burrows, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Gonna be a tough play. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Striding in, David Ortiz. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well. And a big one there as his streak reaches 55 now. 1 short of the magic number of 56.
D-Roll, I can't imagine what's going through his mind when he walks into the batter's box knowing he's so close to baseball eternity. This is unbelievable that he's this close to Joe DiMaggio.
I know what he's saying in his mind right now, Dan. He's saying, please, God, I need another knock.
Just one more.
Just one more. For the boys, for Joe DiMaggio, for this place to go crazy. The fact that we're here right now getting to witness this, I feel like we're so blessed.
That gets down and the inning continues. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Now the double steal is on here. In there, now the throw. Not in time, and how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
That is good.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot. But to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
He throws him on the fastball there. Victor Reyes is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 3-2 now. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Fouled away. And he popped him up. Pilar moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting third.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was hitless in the shutout last night, and he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Reyes has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things. Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Maben sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Struck him out. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Austin Romine. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's only 2 for 10. Pillar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-0. Here's Mookie Betts as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 296 in his career as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Hit weekly back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in, David Ortiz. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
You know, Dero, you have this internal clock as a pitcher. You make a pitch, and you know that this guy in the batter's box can flee down the line, and you're thinking right off the get-go, this has a shot to be an infield single.
Yeah, this guy's super quick. That's what pays the bills, no doubt about it. That's why he's put on this team, to find a way to get on base and cause problems. Because I'm telling you, as a former middle infielder, when there's speed on the base pass, you are playing out of position with a little more nervous step.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Hit sharply on the ground. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hit in. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Victor Reyes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Castro, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They can't chip into that 5. All set for the start of the 4th, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Crone over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400 plus.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Betts stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That evens it up 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Back goes Demerit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0. Settling in now, David Ortiz. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 8.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Schoop. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4. Cameron Maybin.
Into the box, Cameron Maybin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Popped up. Devers waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And Demerit will be there to make the play for the first out.
Now batter.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. An incredible 90 now on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
John Schreiber gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Line drive to center field. Reyes is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christian Vasquez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball.
Oh, no, that hit him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. So here's Michael Chavis now. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 31 for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the top of the fifth is still alive.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses ball one. And it's fouled away. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, David Ortiz. And the pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Reyes has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now batting, Rafael Devers, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Ortiz rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great. and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Number 65.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Gonna be a tough play, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The left fielder, Bob.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up. Demerit's on the move for it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he rips it on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So into the box now, Travis Demerit. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Reyes. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, D-Roll, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pillar's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Chavis. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Michael.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
Standing in now, David Ortiz, lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Red Sox lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pillar's there, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers, still looking up at a 13-0 score. First pitch coming, here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Schoop is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Gone! Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Riding in once again, Dustin Pedroia will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a drive out to left center field. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Long throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run. And this is now a 4-hit afternoon as he's in safely with a double. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. So coming to the plate, Austin Romine. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hit on the ground to short. Glove by Bogarts, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the line.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, David Ortiz. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And there's 1 down now. Ready now, Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Xander Bogaerts is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Left side, reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. But that seems a rarity in this one, as they lead it 17-0. And he fouls this one off.
Victor Reyes.
Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Rodriguez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. And that'll bring up the vet. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The right fielder.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
17.